Have you ever felt like you're pushing a boulder uphill? You muster all your strength, all your willpower, for a massive, heroic effort to change your life. You start the new diet, the intense workout regimen, the ambitious business plan. For a week, maybe 2, you feel invincible. But then, the energy fades, the motivation wanes, and the boulder rolls right back to where it started, leaving you exhausted and defeated. You're left wondering, why is profound change so hard? What if I told you that the entire model is wrong? That you've been taught to measure progress with the wrong tools? You've been trying to create a tidal wave when all you ever needed was to start a single persistent ripple. This is the secret of what I call the quantum ripple effect. It's a truth hidden in the fabric of reality itself, a principle understood by both ancient mystics and quantum physicists. It states that the most powerful force for transformation is not the grand, dramatic gesture, but the small, seemingly insignificant action repeated with unwavering consistency and conscious presence. That single glass of water you drink with intention. The 2 minutes of meditation you steal in a busy day. The 1 sentence of gratitude you write before sleep. These are not meaningless trivialities. They are powerful frequency signals you are broadcasting continuously into your quantum field. They are declarations of identity. The universe, the quantum field, doesn't respond to the loudest shout or the most frantic effort. It responds to the clearest, most consistent frequency. Your reality is not shaped by the occasional earthquake of effort, but by the steady, rhythmic pulse of your being. The solution, then, is to completely shift your focus, move away from the mindset of big leaps, and embrace the profound power of the micro-shift. It's about understanding that every single moment is an opportunity to cast a vote for the person you are becoming. The mechanism for this lies in the fundamental nature of reality. Quantum physics tells us that at its core, everything is energy. You are not a solid, fixed entity. You are a swirling field of energy and information, vibrating at a specific frequency. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions are not just happening inside you. They are broadcasts. They are signals that shape the field around you. Consider the famous double-slit experiment. It proved that particles behave differently when they are being observed. The mere act of conscious attention changes the outcome. Your small, consistent actions are your act of observation. When you consciously and with presence choose to perform a small, positive habit, you are telling the quantum field, "This is the reality I am observing. This is the reality I am choosing to energize." You are collapsing the wave of infinite possibilities into the particle of your chosen experience. Think of it like this. You are an identity anchor. Each tiny, repeated action anchors your frequency to a new state of being. You're not just doing something. You are being someone. Being the person who is hydrated. Being the person who is calm. Being the person who is grateful. This consistency is what tunes your reality, slowly and surely, to a new station. But why do we find this so difficult? Why does the allure of the grand gesture always pull us back, even when it fails us time and time again? The answer lies deep within your own operating system, in the subconscious mind. Neuroscience has shown that your subconscious governs around 95% of your daily life. Your habits, your emotional reactions, your automatic behaviors. It is a vast archive of your past experiences, programmed primarily by powerful emotional memories from your childhood. This subconscious program runs on autopilot. Its primary directive is to keep you safe, and to the subconscious, safe means familiar. Therefore, when you try to make a massive, sudden change, your subconscious mind perceives it as a threat. It's unfamiliar. It's a deviation from the established program. It triggers an internal alarm, and the full force of your old conditioning rises up to sabotage your efforts. This is why willpower alone so often fails. You are using 5% of your conscious mind to fight against the 95% that is running on a completely different script. The quantum ripple effect bypasses this internal conflict. A small, seemingly insignificant action flies under the radar of the subconscious ego. It's too small to be perceived as a threat. But as you repeat it, With presence and intention, you are gently reconditioning that 95%. You are creating a new neural pathway. You are introducing a new coherent frequency into your system, not with force, but with gentle, loving repetition. Each ripple is a new line of code, slowly and methodically rewriting your internal program from one of limitation to one of infinite possibility. So, how do you begin creating these ripples today? It starts with two principles: making it microscopic and infusing it with presence. First, you must choose your ripple. Select one, and only one, micro-habit that aligns with the person you want to become. The key here is to make it so ridiculously easy that you cannot say no. If you want to be a writer, don't commit to a chapter a day. Commit to writing one sentence. If you want to be healthy, don't overhaul your entire diet. Commit to drinking one extra glass of water with full attention. The goal isn't the outcome. It's the act of showing up consistently. This is your vote for your new identity. Second, and this is the most crucial part, you must infuse this tiny action with the full power of your presence. When you perform your micro-habit, do it with your entire being. If your action is to take one conscious breath, feel the air entering your lungs. Feel it nourishing your cells. Feel the old energy leaving with the exhale. This is not a mechanical task on a to-do list. This is a sacred ritual. This conscious presence is what amplifies the frequency of the action. This is where quantum mechanics and ancient wisdom beautifully intersect. The principle of resonance in physics states that an object vibrating at a certain frequency can cause another object to start vibrating at that same frequency. By consistently and consciously generating the frequency of, say, peace, through your one conscious breath, you begin to create a resonant field. You start to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that vibrate in harmony with peace. It's not woo-woo thinking. It is the physics of coherence. For millennia, spiritual masters have taught that enlightenment is found not in the extraordinary, but by doing the ordinary with extraordinary awareness. Your tiny ripple is your training ground for this awareness. Now, let's expand this concept, because the quantum ripple effect is not just about a single habit. It is the gateway to aligning your entire multidimensional self. The biggest obstacle to creating the life you desire is incoherence. Incoherence is when your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions are sending contradictory signals to the field. You think you want abundance, but you constantly feel the emotional frequency of lack and scarcity. You say you want a loving relationship, but your actions are rooted in self-criticism and closing yourself off. This creates a chaotic, static-filled broadcast. The universe doesn't know what to respond to because you are being everything at once and therefore nothing with clarity. Your power is being canceled out. Your small, consistent, and present action is the starting point of coherence. In that single moment of your conscious breath, your thought, I am choosing peace, your emotion, feeling calm, and your action, the physical breath, are in perfect alignment. You are creating a moment of pure, coherent signal. This is where the science of epigenetics provides stunning validation. Pioneering biologists like Dr. Bruce Lipton have proven that your perceptions, beliefs, and emotional states create a chemical cascade in your body that can literally switch genes on and off. You are not a victim of your DNA. You are the master of your genetic expression. When you consistently cultivate an emotional state through your quantum ripples, a state of gratitude, of peace, of love, you are literally sending new instructions to your cells. You are creating the biology of your future self. This isn't just happening in some mystical, invisible field. It's happening in your physical body. You are becoming a biological magnet for the reality you desire. This mirrors perfectly the wisdom of ancient teachings. The Bible says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." Notice it doesn't just say, "as a man thinketh." It specifies, "in his heart," signifying the union of thought and feeling, of mind and emotion. This is coherence. Vedanta philosophy talks about aligning the mind, the intellect, and the true self. When these are in harmony, You become a powerful creator. Your micro-habit is the practical daily exercise in creating this sacred alignment. Let's make this tangible. Right here, right now. I am inviting you to begin your own quantum ripple effect experiment for the next 7 days. Your only task is to choose what I call a quantum anchor. This is your one microscopic habit that you will perform every single day with absolute presence. It could be placing your hand on your heart and saying thank you the moment you wake up. It could be looking at yourself in the mirror for 10 seconds and acknowledging your own light. It could be stepping outside and feeling the sun on your skin for 1 full minute. The action itself is less important than the consistency and the consciousness you bring to it. To amplify this intention, I want you to make a declaration. Go to the comments section below and declare your commitment. Write, "My anchor is," and then state your small, conscious action. By writing it down, you are not just telling me or this community. You are sending a clear signal of intent to the quantum field. You are planting a seed in the fertile soil of possibility. As you do, read through the comments. See the anchors others are setting. Feel the collective energy we are creating together. This isn't just your journey. We are a community of creators, sending out coherent ripples of positive change into the world. Your declaration is a powerful act of creation. It is the first ripple. Do it now. Declare your anchor and begin the process of consciously sculpting your reality. As you embark on this journey, you must be prepared for the resistance. On day 3 or day 4, a voice will emerge. It's the voice of your ego, the guardian of your old identity. It will tell you this is foolish. This is too small to make a difference. You missed a day, so you might as well give up. It will try to lure you back to the familiar drama of massive effort and subsequent failure. It is critical that you recognize this voice not as your own, but as the friction of transformation. It is the sound of the old programming fighting for its survival. Do not argue with it. Do not fight it. Acknowledge its presence, and then, calmly and with presence, perform your quantum anchor. Your action is the antidote. It is a quiet, powerful declaration that says, "I hear the fear, but this is who I am now." You must also understand the nature of quantum creation. There is often a lag time between sending the signal and seeing the physical manifestation. The ripples need time to travel, to interact with the field, and to reorganize reality around your new frequency. During this period, doubt can be your greatest enemy. Doubt is a low-frequency broadcast that can neutralize your signal. When you feel it, your job is not to force yourself to believe. Your job is to return to your anchor. Your anchor is your proof. It is the tangible evidence of your commitment. This is the true meaning of faith. It's not a blind belief in something unseen. It is the courageous act of holding a frequency steady before the evidence appears. Your daily anchor is your practice of faith. It's how you stay tuned to the station of your desired reality, even when all you hear is static. Think of the parable of the mustard seed. The kingdom of heaven, a state of higher consciousness and fulfillment, begins as the smallest, most insignificant of seeds. But with consistent nurturing, your daily, present action, it grows into a magnificent tree that shelters all. You are not trying to build a new reality overnight. You are planting a single sacred seed each and every day. In the end, it comes down to this. You do not need a seismic event to transform your life. You need a quiet, unshakable, and loving commitment to a single conscious action. You have been led to believe that your power lies in force, in struggle, in monumental effort. But your true power, your quantum power, lies in your subtlety, your consistency, and your presence. The quantum field, the great mirror of consciousness, is not impressed by the size of the splash you make. It responds only to the unwavering consistency of the ripple you send. Every aspect of your being, your biology, your neurology, your energy field, is waiting for your clear, coherent instruction. Your small anchor provides that instruction. Imagine a life where you are no longer at war with yourself, no longer forcing change, but gently and consistently aligning with the person you came here to be. Imagine what happens when your one ripple becomes 2, then 3. When your day becomes a beautiful tapestry woven from dozens of small, conscious moments of peace, gratitude, and love. Your entire reality matrix must, by the laws of physics, begin to shift to reflect this inner coherence. The opportunities, the relationships, and the synchronicities you've been chasing will stop running and instead be drawn to you, not because you willed them, but because you finally became a vibrational match. Your journey to remembering your true, magnificent self begins not with a giant leap into the unknown, but with a single, conscious breath, a single sip of water, a single moment of gratitude. Choose your ripple, embody its frequency, and watch with wonder as the entire ocean of reality reshapes itself around you. If this message resonated deep within you, subscribe to this channel and join this community of creators. Share this video with someone who needs to be reminded that their small, daily efforts are profoundly powerful. And most importantly, turn this off and go create your first ripple. Right now.